Hey guys, Steve the Average Gamer back with part 3 of the Zann Consortium. Where I left off, it only gone through 2 days in the second video, had 2 big engagements, a loss at Fondor, a sizable loss at Fondor, and a pretty good loss at Bothwy, but I did take a lot of Imperial forces with me. Have not jumped anywhere, still looking at a possible invasion of Bothwy. Yep, here it is. Here comes that invasion force, 9 Stormtrooper squadrons, 5 speeder bikes, and they land. Let me see if I can remember where these guys land in this one. I believe they land up here in the top right. So they are going to be trying to... Let's make sure my buildings are all back away. Yep, they are. I'm actually going to move the buildings around. This is something you can actually do before the engagements. Move your buildings around. So note, there's 4 turrets right here. I'm going to move this assault squad back up here. I'm going to keep them right there because there's a pretty good setup of turrets they can capture. And also here they can capture a few turrets. The destroyer droids, I'm going to keep them back a little bit. I'm going to let them land, let them think that, okay, we've got the advantage. We're going to push in, we're going to knock out the Consortium, we're going to take this planet, and then they're going to run into all my turrets and probably get rinsed. So let's begin the engagement. I believe I only have about 2,000 credits to work with, so this is going to be a little bit, I'm going to be a little conservative with what I'm spending and where I'm spending it. So yeah, I have 2,001 credits. It's an awful Disney movie. 2,001 credits. You have to make everything last until the prince comes to save you and take you to his nice little palace. So the Bothans in this planet, they are allied with the rebellion. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of infighting between those two factions a little bit later. Come on, capture the platforms, guys. Not the first time y'all done this. Alright, they've taken this one. Whoop-de-doo. 550, 550. Don't fall back. Can't capture this. And there aren't any platforms here. Darn.
We're moving right away. That wasn't clear. Repeat.
There's something
Signal
here.
is garbled.
We've secured a landing zone.
Yes, sir. Understood. Give us a target. We could use more supplies. Give us those coordinates again.
We've been paid enough. Tell us what to do.
Alright, there's the ATST. They're fighting the Bothans. They got their own stuff they're working on, so again, that actually helps me a little bit in...
If you don't mind paying us to run around.
Yeah, so, yep, here come the rebels. They're going to try to take this reinforcement point worth 2 people. But I also have a couple of destroyer squads there, so they're not going to get anything. I'm going to get 45 credits out of them, and I'm going to get 50 from that guy right there. Infantry abilities recharge 15% faster. It's okay. Actually, I'm not going to get any upgrades on this planet just because there's enough going on. Perfect.
Shouldn't be a problem. We're on the go.
I'm actually going to have these destroyers take out this Stormtrooper squad, then I'm going to have them fall back. Yeah, time to go.
Turret constructing.
Now the ATST, he's going to camp out up around here until that reinforcement point's taken. And once I get some more, money. Oh, no, there's a little bit right there. Once I get a little bit more, I'll capture these 3 pads. Probably put a mass driver turret up there to shoot down an aircraft. Torpedo turret over here on the right to knock out anything that's coming on in. Don't know what I'll put on this one. But no, they're just sending their squadrons after over and over and over. They're just wasting units and sending them into the meat grinder, giving me some credits and just wasting what they've got. So 2 torpedo turrets up here. That's going to be helpful if they decide to bypass this reinforcement point. Up here they come. They're going to capture this reinforcement point. They're going to bring in some extra guys, and they're going to try to march right through the front door. Well, probably the side entrance, I'd say, to my base. Unfortunately, those 2 turrets are going to send them back home in boxes. If this engagement was going on a little bit longer, if I had more credits, I would have already built stuff on these 4 platforms. But since I only have about 400 credits, I'm not doing that. They're already retreating. They saw the torpedo turrets were there. Laser accuracy is down by 50%, so
Squad unit waiting for
kind of another
orders.
reason to
The
keep
way
these
is
guys
clear.
out
We're moving out.
of the fight. And this bunker, great if you've got a lot of infantry units and build a nice fortifiable wall, but I don't have that ability right now. So just going to leave that there. They're just poking and prodding at the entrances right now, trying to figure out what they can hit, what they can destroy, and the answer is not much. So I'm going to move these destroyer droids up a little bit. This is where the Bothans have been coming from. They're coming from down here. Ah, not down there. It's the next
Ready
island
for
over.
attack.
I'm going to send one guy over. This is a mercenary outfitter, so I can actually build a few units out of him. Again, once I get a few more credits my way. There's the Bothans. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, did not know they had that turret there. So, that turret in the future, again, this planet will be attacked again. It's going to be hit again. Capture that turret early on, turn that into a torpedo turret. First thing it does in every engagement will be to blow this building apart. They do have some more Bothans that are starting to spawn out.
Recruited some mercenaries.
Okay, mercenaries. What I can get from that? Destroyer droid systems and recharge special. I can get those all next door. And once I get a destroyer droid foundry on this one, I can actually get that 500. So not much I can really get with that. What I'm actually going to do here is actually I'm going to speed this up a little bit because they're not attacking right now. They're just twiddling their thumbs. Something blew that up. They launched a bombing run to take that out.
We've secured a build pad.
Assault squad
Did
reporting.
that fall back?
Construction complete.
And again, I am on fast forward here. The game doesn't run this fast usually. So what I'm going to do, since I have the money,
Your credits are good. Let's hope your
We
orders
are
are too.
victorious.
Nope. They lost all the guys. They probably lost that last squad to the Bothans. So 6 minutes, about 6 minutes of game time. See how long this was on the clock. It's about 7 minutes in there. Going back to the galactic map. Don't have a lot of money left, but they have abandoned the system, so
Constructing.
build some tanks, and I'm not going to rebuild the station there for a while. I want to make sure I've got enough credits to properly reinforce that. What I am going to do,
Beginning
build that.
construction.
Yeah, they're prepping for another assault on Bothby right now.
Recruiting. Enemy fleet
Oh, they're
approaching.
attacking Tatooine. I'm actually going to flee, because Tatooine
Tactical battle.
doesn't actually have
imminent.
much to it. It's a level 2 station. Same force that knocked out my fleet on Bothry, and if anything, I'm just going to drop this
Building
down.
under construction.
And right now, I'm setting up for the land assault. Because that's going to always be following next. I'm going to auto-resolve this. Of course, I lost the station. I'm just going to move everybody back. Move everybody into the center canyon, because there's rebel holdings over here, a sand crawler down here. Not much I can do with it. So
Construction complete.
they're going to push me back a little bit. Here comes their land invasion force. Right on cue.
Tactical battle imminent.
They've got... Whoa! Whoa! Was not expecting that many Stormtrooper squadrons to be rolling on in. But 6 ATSD groups, 20! That is a lot of credits coming my way. Again, I'm just going to turtle. I'm just going to build up my defenses. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to let them come at me and let themselves get destroyed by my forces. So,
We can move wherever you want.
grab these
We
guys
appreciate your
here.
credits.
So
We
these
can
guys
keep
are
up.
here.
Signal
Right
received.
there. Destroyer droids, they're going to come right in the center of the base.
We've been paid. We'll follow orders. If we have to.
They say the calm before the battle is the worst part. Then the battle's not so bad, right? Oh yeah, I forgot
We've
about
secured
that.
a
Has been spotted.
Constructing.
Alright, They got the Jawas who are coming. The Jawas are actually allied with the rebels, which is odd in itself. Stormtroopers are charging in, which is a little atypical for them. And great. These are the only 2 turrets I can afford at the moment.
Construction
Yippee!
complete.
We can get there.
Fall
quickly
back.
enough.
God, I love those things.
Answering your call.
Their main avenue of attack is going to be straight up the gut. If they try to flank around us, which is possible since they just captured this build point, points to them. We'll send these guys back up a little bit. I know. There's a problem with Sandstorm. Felucia, once I go on the offensive, which is going to be, hopefully, later on this episode, if not the first thing in the next episode.
Orders received as fast as we can.
What's going to be, capture all the build points. Okay. Yeah, they're going to try hitting us from all sides at once, and that's going to work. It's going to have some effectiveness, I believe.
We've secured a build pad.
Great. I can't afford a blasted thing for it. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Alright. They're poking the defenses
We've been here for hours.
with the
What's deal?
ATSTs.
Immediately. Got a target? Location sighted.
We've lost a build pad.
Oh, crap. Here come the bombers.
This way, that way. Make up your mind.
That's bad. That is legitimately bad, losing those guys via the bomber squadrons.
We've lost a build pad.
Yak, yak, yak.
We've secured a build pad.
I'm actually gonna push these guys. Wait, where's my garrison?
Ready and reporting.
I'm pushing these
Squad on the
garrison
way.
troops
Keep the
forward.
credits coming if we have to assist these bums.
We're available. Moving as quickly as possible.
We've lost a build pad.
It's your credit account.
ATSCs are engaging
Confirmed.
someone
Moving
up
forward.
there. If I had to guess, it was the
We've lost
We're
a
moving
build
into
pad.
position now.
somebody has
Working
popped
with
up over
assisting allied troops now.
We're pushing on the enemy position now.
Watching for enemy fire.
That's why you need to have that second one
Expect
ready
resistance.
to go. That's why you gotta have these ones, because
Move order
if they
acknowledged.
take that pad, they can start dropping guys in on us.
The enemy is
Dropping
over there.
turrets in against us.
We've secured a build pad.
Alright, the humans are out, which means they're gonna start focusing on us now. Yeah, they try. Here's their little end around. But going up against a bunch of destroyer droids isn't really helping. And you maybe notice on the bottom left side of the screen how the view radius for these guys is starting to grow and shrink every once in a while. And that's because they have the Sandstorm elemental. These guys are attacking the Jawas, who are going to the bombing run.
Give us a
That's
signal. Coordinates
isn't it?
received. Moving there now.
We've secured a build pad. Turret
That
constructing.
wasn't clear. Repeat.
I'm gonna go for these. I'm gonna send my garrison troops to knock out these. Oh boy.
We've lost a build
Anyone
pad.
there?
Fall back,
There's
guys.
nothing in our way.
Construction complete.
See, and now they're starting to attack. They're being a little more forward
We've
with their
lost a build
assaults.
pad.
Your signal is garbled.
Try to take this LZ, draw them off a little bit. See, these guys are at the front.
Give us a target.
We've secured a landing zone.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Alright, the
Base
Jawas
is
are out
under
now
attack.
too.
Engage your weapon systems.
Reinforcement point contested.
Enemy position acquired.
We've lost a landing zone.
These guys are okay against ATSTs. But
We secured
once a rocket gets in the air, they go down pretty fast.
We could use more supplies. Give us those coordinates again. Any orders? If you don't mind
What's
paying
up
us to
with
run
the-
around.
We lost a build pad. We secured a build pad. Turret
I
construction.
do have enough credits coming. I can start building these guys up.
Our base is under attack.
Eat a buffet of dicks, Empire.
What do you got?
Turret
We stand
construction.
ready.
We
I'm
secured
getting
a
rinsed
build
here.
pad.
We've been paid enough. Tell us what to do.
Almost have
We'll
enough
be
to
there
build
before
a
you know
turret.
it.
This ATST is really?
Squad
That's all you're
unit
doing.
waiting for
Okay.
orders.
We secured a build pad.
Ready for
Just need
attack.
2 more
Lost
credits.
a build
We'll move
pad.
as long as we're paid.
What a stupid move by him.
We secured a build pad.
Come on, take one of them out, dude.
Didn't get that. Please repeat.
Nope.
Turret
Your credits are
constructing.
good. Let's hope your orders are too.
Awaiting your orders. Shouldn't be a problem. We're on the go. Target confirmed.
We'll back up where we can.
Construction complete.
Hoping this is the last little group here.
It's time to move in for the kill.
Watch out for traps.
Nope.
There's our target.
Assisting.
Unit destroyed.
This guy's gonna be able to hold his own for a couple of seconds, but
We lost a build pad. Base is under attack.
Assault squad
they're
reporting.
fine.
We're attacking in open formation. Attack is being executed.
We secured a build pad.
We can keep up. This way, that way. Make up your mind. Squad on the way.
We lost a
We're
build
attacking as
pad.
ordered.
You can move wherever you want.
Take that one.
We appreciate your credits. Moving.
Oh, that's gonna knock me out.
Mercenary barracks destroyed.
We've been paid.
Crap, that was my last building.
We'll get there as soon as we can.
Holy!
Lock and load. We're attacking
Yeah.
immediately.
I was not expecting to lose this battle, guys.
We'll be there. That shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, they've got the entire I mean,
Unit destroyed.
I think they have their entire army down on the planet right now.
Bombardment is ready.
Ah, shit's
We
nice.
have been defeated.
Alright, they get this one. Note I have been turtling quite a bit here. I took out quite a few of their units, but that obviously was not enough. I can't remember what the corruption was on this one. Racketeering. Okay.
Construction complete. Corruption has been removed. Corruption has been removed. Construction complete.
Yeah. It's time to start getting some money back.
Construction complete.
It's Endor is slavery. It's okay. Ilum. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a kidnapping
Corruption.
operation.
Take reporting for
My
duty.
skills are yours to
So I guess I'll
command.
go over to Karita and knock that one out. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this episode with the kidnapping on
Tactical
Karita.
battle imminent.
Okay, I might as well translate that here. Capturing Admiral Dalkin Hull will allow us free reign to do business around the Imperial Academy. Our firefighters assembled a strike team of our reservists to accomplish this goal. I'm going to spawn here on this left island. Admiral Hull is in this base here on the top right. And the other unit that we haven't actually introduced yet, that I haven't introduced, this is called a Mobile Defense Unit. So the big things it can build are sensor scramblers to deflect rockets, like a solitary cage which negates the force, or a rocket pod, which I'll probably be using the most in this one to actually get things done. So
Your coin is good.
these guys
Ready to
2
fight.
Signal received. Ready for battle.
For combat
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
and number 5 for this. So I'm going to send Bosk and 2 squads ahead. And note that I'm doing them all individually again, because if you group them all in one, they just go as whatever the slowest unit is. So they'll be going as slow as Bosk or the other guys if I decide to lump them up that way. Bosk also has a flamethrower, which is great if you need to knock out some structures, or if you need to knock out a couple of enemy units or a couple of squadrons that have decided to walk up on you. So here comes this flamethrower, and holy cow, those guys are dead. So I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go here, deploy, and can I rocket pod 150 creds.
We secured
So-
a build pad.
That's great when you actually
Construction
have
complete.
credits to do stuff. I don't have the 550 credits to. Oh yeah, that's right. Mass driver turrets would be awesome here because they have speeders on this planet, and these rocket pods are the only things that can knock them out. So I'm actually going to see if I can draw them in with Bosk here.
We
Nope.
lost a build pad.
Got someone's attention. Got T2B tank, and here come the speeders. He's not dead yet. Oh, now he is.
We secured a build pad.
Ready for action.
We're available.
I'm gonna roll the 5s up in front here. Rockets go right through the shields that the T2B had. He had full shields, but he didn't have
We lost
any
a
structural
build pad.
integrity. So this guy's about half health. I'm just exploring this because I can't remember if there's a shield generator or something up here that'll actually help me. Yeah, he ain't here.
We've been here for hours. What's the deal?
So we'll send 3, 4, and 5 up there. 2. This guy is going to stay where he is because he's deployed, and I can sell him, get a few credits back. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to close up.
Got a target?
That wasn't clear. Repeat.
Move them up. Keep the MDUs back a little bit because I want to know. Start shooting. So seeing the standard
Anyone there?
defenses on both islands, it's kind of why they have both set up the way they do, is because they want the
We
player
can do that.
to kind of have to actually work a little bit and find out where they need to go. I'm actually trying to remember what's here, so... Oh, the
We
barracks.
secured a build pad.
Oh!
Give us a
Tell
target.
us what to do.
These things are... This is nasty. A T4B tank. These guys can do some serious damage if the situation calls for
We
it.
lost a build pad.
I'm gonna deploy him real quick. Build some rocket pods. And Abu Hold is in this facility. In fact, that's him right there.
Assist these bums.
So, you, boss, go get him. Go say hi to him.
Squad unit.
I don't want any trouble. I'll follow you.
Alright, and since this is a kidnapping, this now becomes the escort mission.
Ready for attack.
Any orders?
Come on. Let's get him back to the boat. Now this rocket pod, he's going to continue attacking the officer academy. 5s, there are rebels here, so
Turret
that's
constructed.
going to be an issue. Because they're going to try to stop us.
Construction complete.
And oh yeah, flamethrower.
A build pad.
So 5s, have them up here. So they came from somewhere up in this area. Make sure there's nobody else hiding around. Let's put them on the boat. And this guy's still attacking. But the main objective is to get Admiral Hull
Corrupted.
back to the
Well
ship.
done.
Okay, and we now know what the Rebellion has on Karita. They've got a couple of Nebula B frigates, some X-Wings, Y-Wings,
My
cruisers, and
skills are
gunships.
yours to
I'm actually going
command.
to stop the episode here because we're about 25 minutes in. I'm trying to keep the time on these down, about the length of a standard TV episode. So I'll see you guys on the next episode, and hopefully this turtling will come to an end soon. I'll start being able to go on the offensive.